CBS Sports Saturday returns next weekend with lightweight boxing. Unbeaten Harry Arroyo will slug it out live with Terrence Ali. The masters of the trick shot attempt the impossible in the great pool shootout. And Pat Summerall and John Madden preview the Super Bowl. On CBS Sports Sunday, some of the world's greatest athletes try to meet the challenge of the Triathlon World Championships. And John Madden picks his NFL All-Pro team. Next weekend on the season premiere of CBS Sports Saturday and Sunday.
It's a low-scoring first half, but when you look at it, the 49ers 3 times had the ball inside the 5-yard line. Dick Vermeil, they could well be ahead 21-0 here.
They really could be, but you know the significant thing in the first half is the Bears haven't been able to get to Montana. But I do feel that the Bears picked up defensive momentum in the second quarter.
Exactly. Now let's shift our focus down to Miami, Dick, because it was the highest-scoring AFC Championship game ever. 45-28. The Miami Dolphins are going back to the Super Bowl, and for Don Shula, of course, they close it out 45-28, and what an afternoon. Dan Marino had more than 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. Terry Bradshaw of our CBS Sports staff was down to the Orange Bowl, and following the game, he spoke to Marino.
Congratulations, Dan. Great game, 45-28. I gotta ask you one thing. In the first quarter, things didn't look quite the way the Dolphins wanted them. Steve was really doing a fine job. Second quarter, 14 points, a minute and a half going into the half. Was there a change in offense, change in philosophy to really put those points on the board?
Not really, Terry. I think going into the game, we just knew we can go upfield on them in certain situations, especially in third down because of the speed of our receivers and the type of coverages they played. And we get 4 guys going upfield on them, and their 2 deep safeties had to make a decision, go one way or the other, especially with the speed we have on the outside. And we were able to complete a few balls in the last 2 minutes doing that. And we had 2 touchdowns on that. And then with the blitzes they were coming with, our guys did a great job of recognizing the blitzes and doing their breakoffs they're supposed to do, and we got it done. So,
have you ever sat down and really stopped and thought just for a second all the things that you've accomplished in 1 year, actually in 2 years? Now you're going to the Super Bowl. You ever just sat down and said, golly, Dan, boy, can you believe all these things that have happened to you?
No, I really don't think about it that much. It's something that I'm having a lot of fun, but it's something I'm not really sitting down and saying, hey, you know, looking back on what's happening and everything. I just go and do what I got to do.
Just having fun.
Just have fun, that's all.
All right, you got the 49ers and the Bears having a great game out on the West Coast. All right, I want to ask you who you want to play. Don't say just any one of them, Terry. Who you really want to play? Who do you match up best with?
I'd like to play the Bears because my buddy Jimbo's on the offensive line. It'll be nice to see him out in California.
All right. Thank you, Dan. All right.
Good enough reason, but the Bear offense will have to put some points on the board. We'll continue with the NFL today after this message and a word from your local stations.
The look is lean and trim. The car is cavalier. From today's Chevrolet. The well-honed power of a 2-liter electronically fuel-injected engine. The instinctive agility of front drive, Cavalier. It has the look and the performance for today's America. This is today's Chevrolet. It's fit.
Drive today, Chevy. Live today, Chevy.
Live it.
Chevy.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag. He missed the tag.
Tonight, a congressman's mysterious death brings Jessica to the halls of power.
Somebody moved his body.
But she soon discovers that murder, corruption, and blackmail are the first order of business. Herschel Bernardi guest stars with Angela Lansbury in Murder, She Wrote. Then Jack Warden's a freewheeling private eye. John Rubenstein's his son, a button-down attorney.
Heck of a lawyer.
Together, they solve mysteries.
Like father, like son.
Case in point, what's the connection between a piece of old movie film and a dead man's cigar box?
Maybe a murder.
Crazy Like a Fox, tonight.
This is CBS.
To me, businesses are like buildings. No two are exactly alike. I've got my own style of architecture, my own style of doing business. It's not like anyone else's, because it's mine.
Welcome to California Business on the Move. Welcome to the Pacific Bell Network. We're here to help you choose from the widest array of communication services in the world, and then tailor a system to fit the exact way you do business. Whether you want video conferencing to save time and travel costs, whether you want to move text, graphics, data, or just do business with a personal touch.
Great job, Phil.
We're here to deliver your information.
When I've got the information I need, I can run projects anywhere without leaving this office.
Welcome to California Business on the Move. Welcome to the Pacific Bell Network of Services. We're here to help make your business better.
Prices on the exchange today. Gold options up 16. Wheat up 10. Burger King regular burgers down to 39 cents. Regular cheeseburgers down to 49 cents.
That's right. The price of our famous flame broiled burger has been slashed to just 39 cents. Our juicy cheeseburger to just 49 cents. And they're still made with 25% more meat than McDonald's regular burger. 39-cent hamburgers, 49-cent cheeseburgers. Hot commodities at Burger King. Now.
Sexy new looks Monday at 7:30.
And the Niners lead the Bears here at the half. The most unusual sight in the first half, that's easy. Number 88, a wide receiver, Freddie Solomon at quarterback. He played a little quarterback down at Tampa. Dick Vermeil, Bill Walsh should do anything.
Yes, he will. An example will be this play we're going to show. They run a veer option blocking where they turn the defensive end. See at the top of your screen, they did not bother to block number 73, turned him loose upfield. Wendell Tyler now, having run this stuff in college, runs it well, and there he is, loose for a nice gain.
What were they taking advantage of there?
The wide play and alignment of the defensive end out there in space, and they just slipped the ball in underneath him.
Dick, what about the 49ers play selection inside the 5-yard line on first down?
Well, I think if you're going to throw the ball inside the 5, the best time to do it is on first down, and they've done it twice in the first half. Both times it's backfired, once with this interception.
Yeah, let's take a look at Gary Fensick, because he has the 2 Bear interceptions so far.
2 so far. This is a very nice play. Actually, I think if the ball would have been thrown a little higher, he would not have been able to make that interception. But you have to give Gary credit. He really did a good job.
Now, the 49ers have left the Bears in this game. Are they going to come back?
Well, I tell you, I feel the Bears have gained momentum. The 49ers still have a lot of tools to use in their offense. If they go ahead and get it in once they get inside, I think it's going to be tough on the Bears.
All right. You know, Dick, San Francisco in this game using some still photographs against that Chicago defense. And for more on that story, here's Irv Cross. Irv?
Brent, you may often wonder what goes in the locker room at halftime. Well, both the 49ers and the Bears use these Polaroid shots. This happens to be a sequence of shots from the Bears photographer. We also have them from the 49ers as well. But the first time the 49ers got on the 5-yard line, this is what it looked like. The 49er offense is going in. Here's the Bear defense coming out. And this is what the play looked like before the ball was snapped. And the coaches use these to try to see what the spacing looks like, what kind of formations that and adjustments they have to make during the course of the first half. Now, once the ball was snapped, this is the kind of picture we had. Montana was rolling to his right. You can see the Bear corner was blitzing, trying to put pressure on Joe, moving him out of the pocket. The Bears did that successfully in the first half. 3 times, the 49ers were on the 10-yard line, and they only came up with 2 field goals because of that pressure. Brent?
All right, 30 minutes to a Super Bowl just down the road. The Miami Dolphins are in. Will it be San Francisco or Chicago? Let's go upstairs now to Pat Summerall and John Madden. Pat?
Well, Brett, you know, they promised us some rather unusual things, the 49ers did, and let's take a look at some unusual things that they did. Here's the first one. Look who is the quarterback. Montana first. He goes left. Number 88, Freddie Solomon, goes under and runs the option play. He hasn't seen that since his days at Tampa. Play number 2, here's John Madden.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more of that one, along with this one in the second half. Here's a backup guard right here, Guy McIntyre, lining up as the halfback and blocking right here on Fensick on a running play. I think they want to do this to get him in there in addition to this running play type thing, but also for pass protection. We might see that again in the second half.
Dwight Clark, number 87, is the intended receiver. You see Russ Francis go in motion. Montana back to throw. This is the second interception by Gary Fensick. The Bears only trail 6-0. I say only with all due respect because Fensick has 2 interceptions. The Bears wind up the first half with no yards passing, but they're still very much in this football game. San Francisco 6-0.
There's a time in life for the young to say, I want something else, a different way. The town's the same, the people too. School is over, need something to do. The services have it, it'll really show. You'll see new places, you'll really grow in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Challenge, adventure, excitement too, a time to enjoy and see something new. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. You'll work hard, feel really free, serving your country for all to see in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Be part of a team, be friends forever. A part of the services you won't forget ever. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. It's a great place to start.
When I launched this business a few years back, we were building mostly skiffs and dinghies. Now look what we're putting in the water. You know why this yard caught on? Because we do a good job at a fair price. We like Meisterbrow for the same reason. Sure, we could pay more for beer now, but this is a big, full-bodied taste without a big price.
Fellas, drop anchor right here.
Meisterbrow, big taste, without the big price.
No matter what unexpected problems should arise, Transamerica Property, Casualty, and Life Insurance can be there to protect you.
Hey, you big ape! Who's gonna pay for this mess?
Transamerica. Insurance, finance, manufacturing, transportation, innovation. The power of the pyramid is working for you.
CBS Sports coverage of the National Football League is sponsored by Chevrolet, who invite you to see, drive, and live today's Chevrolet. And by Wang. Wang puts people in front of computers.